Realty Group. Let's take a peek at what's going on in the market and let's see what's going on with our inventory and prices. Hello, and this is basically a graph of what Zillow is saying the home value is in September of 2023. So as a whole, the nation has got a downward trend of properties in value. And let's check out what's going on in our local area. The home values are also trending with the rest of the nation in a downward position. So that means that home values are currently trending downward. And let's take a peek at what's going on with the listing activity, how many houses are coming onto the market. So as a whole, the whole US has a upward trend of properties coming onto the market. And in our local area, we also have a trend going upwards of properties coming into the market as well. So that pretty much means that home values are coming down some, trending downward, and we have a listing supply that is coming up. All right, guys, so pretty much what does that information mean? We have more houses coming on the market, prices coming down. Back in, let's say 2020, 2021, it was very hard for people that were buying their first home to get into the market. You had a lot of people that were buying due to low interest rates, and it kind of was a weird scenario. There was a lot of people buying and not that many people selling. So there was low inventory and a lot of buyers. That drove the prices up. Not only did it drive the prices up, but it caused people to become very strategic in the way that they presented their offers to sellers. You put a house on the market and you had 50 people coming to look at it, and you had 30 offers on it, with people pretty much offering their firstborn child to get the house. So, it kind of took away a lot of your contingencies that you would have as a buyer. And what I mean by that is, you have a financing contingency in case something happens with your financing. You have an inspection contingency, so you would basically have the house inspected, and if there was something wrong with the house, you could either ask for a credit or you'd be able to back out of the property without losing your deposit. So what was going on was there was a lot of people that were presenting these offers, and to stand out, they were waiving all of those contingencies, which did put a lot of people out of the market, or it didn't make their offer stand out. So that was one of the difficulties a lot of people faced. Now that the market is kind of shifted, yes, prices are still high, but there's a lot less buyers. So there's a lot of less competition in the market right now. So another thing that was going on in the pandemic, when there was a lot of people buying properties, is they were offering more money on top of what the house was appraising for. So if the house was listed at $450, they were offering $475, $480 as a purchase price. And if the house appraised for less, those people were willing to pay the cash difference over. Some people were paying $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 over the appraised value. And that definitely was very hard for a lot of people to compete with. People were pre-approved and they were, able to buy a house, but they weren't able to pay down payment, closing costs, plus $20,000, $30,000 over the appraised value of the home in order to compete. So something that I like about the market right now is, the prices are still high, but that's going to be our new norm. And right now, there's not an insane amount of buyers that are in the market, so you don't have that competition anymore. You don't have to pay $20,000, $30,000 over appraised value in order to get the seller to even look at your offer. So that's definitely something that is to consider, that a lot of people were discouraged on in previous years. Just because you're buying a home, it doesn't have to be your forever home. It's your first time purchase. Get into something that's entry level that you can buy, feel comfortable making the payments on, and you can also build up equity in your home. You stay there for 2-3 years, build up equity in the property, and you can sell it and take $100,000, $150,000 in equity with you and move up to the next property. And that's what a lot of people are doing now. They're buying smaller homes, something that they're more comfortable with the payment, and selling when they have some good equity in it, and using that money, that equity, to purchase a newer property that fits more of what they're looking for down the term. It's not your forever home. It's an investment in yourself. Another benefit right now that I see is, we're able to get seller credits for you guys. So we're able to negotiate prices. We're able to get you seller credits towards your closing. You can use those credits to either save you money out of pocket now with your closing cost, or you can use that money to buy down your interest rate with your lender. To me right now, I would recommend using those credits to buy down your interest rate. That could save you hundreds of dollars a month on your mortgage payment. In addition to that, we have new construction properties where the builders are paying your closing costs. In addition to that, they are buying your interest rate down. I've seen some of the incentives that Lennar is having right now is, I think there was one property that had $85,000 in incentives to use towards down payment and closing costs and buying down your interest rate. So those are a lot of things to consider. There's never an ideal time to buy. The interest rates were lower in earlier years, but you also have to consider the factor of paying all that additional money and waiving certain contingencies. So, there's pros and cons to everything. So if you guys have any questions on buying a home, even if you're not ready now, let's put a plan together for you that, something that's obtainable that you can work towards. I'm happy to help anybody with any questions that they may have, and let's see what we can do for you. Thanks, everybody. Have a great day.